Big Ten basketball from Iowa City is powered by Ram Trucks, and tonight the Iowa Hawkeyes are home. And coming calling, the Oregon Ducks, looking for their 19th win of the season. Hi, good everybody. Alongside my partner Robbie Hummel, I'm Kevin Kugler. When you look at these two teams, they're
the paint and at the rim, it's got to be dribble drives, it's got to be ball reversals. You know, certainly if you're the Oregon Ducks, you're trying to get to the rim. If they cut you off, spray it for threes. If not, you're looking to score.
Well, one thing you're looking for is quick possessions. That shot clock may not come into play a lot tonight. Both of these teams don't take a lot of time on the offensive end of the floor.
That was the case in that Maryland game for Iowa. It was like a track meet in the first half. Both those offenses had it full go.
And an Angels three, an air ball caught by Ladji Dembele.
Angel trying to find that jump shot. 2 of his last 9 from 3.
Josh Dix drives it to the rim and
working in transition and looking for his own offense with no Owen Freeman out here. Their shots, and you know, on top of that, you love the fact that Dix gets to the paint.
Ball game. Here's Bamba. Back it out now to Keyshawn Barthelemy, and they'll reset.
This is a game for TJ Bamba where he's got to look to drive it every time he catches the ball.
Good recovery by Seydou Traore to get the block, but inside Biddle there to clean it up.
How fortunate was that? Last 3, 9 and 5, and also you look at those offensive rebound numbers. He has 12 in that stretch.
Somebody's got to fill that void left by Owen Freeman, who's out for the rest of the year with a finger injury. We were chatting with Owen Freeman at shoot around. That's the practice on game day, and he was shooting with his left hand. It was not very successful.
Well, he got a bad pass from you.
It was a great pass from me. Many are talking about it as one of the best shoot-arounds.
You were bragging about how you hit him on time and on target.
On the hand that he doesn't have the little finger cast on, too. I mean, it was really impressive.
6 weeks, it was just all left-hand stuff, and you will be amazed. Be a benefit.
Good at the line is Traore, and a 4-3 Oregon start to this one. Kwame Evans, the 6'9" sophomore off the bench. He's averaged a little over 6 points per game over the last 3 games. Biddle inside, roll into the rim for 2.
Double figures.
Barthelemy trying to find room against Dix. Shot clock under 10. Here's Bamba's step back 3. That's a good sign for Oregon. And Bamba's Adrian Tracy on the floor, the 6'5" senior out there for the first time tonight for Oregon. There's Sanford trying to get things going from the elbow, and the jumper is true. His first.
Especially coming off a game against Rutgers where you made a season-high 13 threes.
Middle on the bench right now, so it's Cook and Evans up front for Oregon. Tough jumper in the paint is true for Ladji Dembele.
See the comp.
They needed somebody, and he was the most logical candidate to do so. We've seen a little bit of Chris Taggio in that spot in relief, but Dembele was the first man up. Here's Tracy, and Bam finds that one for his first pair. Dembele off the screen, looking for a little help, and he gets it from Sanford, driving baseline. Good block off, tough fade away, and he gets the roll.
It's under control. When you come to a jump stop, Kevin, you've got so many options there. And there, Peyton Sanford, dribble drive, defense stops you, jump stop, use your size, and find that jumper on the other side.
Good defense by Sanford, denying Barthelemy. Here's Cook against Dix. Yeah, it looked like he took an extra step and gets 2 after that step.
Josh Dix coming over, and it looked like he had Supreme Cook. Actually, he did shuffle his feet, but once he gathered the ball, you see it from a longer view.
Sanford with an Oregon lead.
Iowa going a little zone here. Both these teams are going to be willing to mix and match their defenses.
Swing back out to Tracy. His 3 will fall. And Adrian Tracy with 5 off the bench.
Phenomenal flash right in there. You get an extra pass, and Bam Tracy knocks that one down. He's been looking for his jumper. 3 of his last 9 from 3, but that gets him going.
Iowa's had the answers so far. They've made their last 5 with Dix underneath for 2.
Josh Dix is such a tough cut.
Dix against Angel. Skip back outside, Sanford around the Dembele screen. Got the contact and got the foul. Smart play by Peyton Sanford to Supreme Cook.
Efforts, fight, and resiliency. You know, you look at a guy that comes into this season.
His numbers down, but he's still top 10 in the Julius Erving mid-season list for small forward of the year. And when pinball's out, Angel trying to get the offensive rebound. He does and moves it up and in against Sanford.
That's where Brandon Angel has really been a load to guard. His physicality around that lane. Three's not going, find something at the rim, and maybe that gets that perimeter jump shot going.
Just under 10 per game, points-wise for Angel. Brock Harding with 15 to shoot. Little hesitation, the pull-up at the foul line somehow rolls around and home.
That was really good defense by Nate Biddle of stepping up. Once Brock Harding had committed to shoot that, he was in a drop, but got a great contest. Harding finding the roll.
6 straight makes for Iowa. Barthélemy. Iowa shooting 6 of 10 from the floor. Oregon 9 of 17. Here's Dix toeing the line for 3. 7 straight made field goals for the Hawkeyes, who were tied at 20.
Iowa loves to run those flare screens, and you get Raheem Moss having to help on Sanford. He's helping off of Josh Dix, and no one coming for Dix. He makes him pay.
Nobody missing a shot right now. 3 in and out to Bamba.
It's been a struggle for Brock Harding, just 28% from 3 in Big Ten play.
Trying to get the pace going a little bit. Barthélemy with the shot put for 2.
You play off a closeout, yeah, but he's done it predominantly from 2. You know, he has driven the basketball and gotten to the paint.
There's Bamba on the drive inside. Biddle with the tip. Good body control.
Impressive.
8 points in 7 minutes for Biddle.
Kind of the screen.
Good find, Bronze for 2.
Biddle's kind of looking around. You know, if you're man,
Go to Iowa City to make sure he was there for Oklahoma State and Iowa.
even with it being like -5 outside.
He didn't care. That's how important that duel is. Biddle to the rim for 2 more. He's got 10.
That ball's got to go in there every
Tournament this year. Washington wants to have that tiebreaker with everybody. They've got 3 of the 4 at the bottom with them, but they're trying to get that tiebreaker with Rutgers.
Well, that's kind of the added drama.
It is. Dix. Oh, what a move to the rim for Josh Dix.
Put the brakes there.
Backs it out. Biddle back at the scorer's table to come back in with 12 to shoot for Oregon.
Nice triple switch there. Evan Bronze came over. He pushed Brock Harding out. He took on Supreme Cook.
Not much going for Oregon, but that makes it right. Barthélemy with the 3.
He's having a phenomenal season shooting it. 41% from 3, and there's not much going offensively, but a shot maker like Keyshawn Barthélemy making something happen.
Dix will back that out. Harding inside. Bronze got free. The foul.
Before tip-off, they know how critical it is to try to get that single by. They're in a logjam right now. They legitimately will likely have a higher seed in the NCAA tournament than number of teams ahead of them.
They had their eyes on that Nebraska game. They understand the seeding and the implications of who's around them.
Yeah, Raheem Moss leaned over the table and was like, what's the score? What's the score? You told him what the score was as Nate Biddle flushes it over. He said, oh yeah, we need that one. We need that one.
He said he definitely had a lot more game in him, but right now, on the bike.
There is something to be said as Dix with a tough fadeaway. This cold weather doesn't exactly help an ankle stay loose.
No, it does not. It's one of those things where if you're in that warm temperature, that body's feeling good. Welcome to the Midwest.
Inside, what a finish at the rim, and a chance for one more for Kwame Evans. For Iowa, it's 24-8 in the paint right now for Oregon. We showed you that's
Found plenty of success doing that.
As a result, they've gotten inside. They've gotten 6 offensive rebounds. They're outscoring them 12-0 in second chance points tonight.
Pass.
And a finish at the rim that won't go with the follow for Laji Dembele and everybody on the Oregon benches.
Of open space there between the rim and the ball, and then Iowa getting lost on that under out of bounds, and Oregon is just decimating them around the rim.
Dana Altman throughout his career has been very proficient drawing up good baseline out of bounds plays.
Well, game planning as well. Yep. I mean, there's no doubt that they are looking to go inside every time.
Sanford, contested jumper at the elbow is good. He's got 10.
Moss is right there, and they're going to get Peyton Sanford for a tech for, I believe, chirping.
So Sanford with the technical, that'll be his second personal as well. His case is Jackson Shelstad will shoot the free throws and his first point of the night. Walton. And Shelstad 1 for 2. See if you can see here.
It's a heck of a shot. I mean, a contested pull-up. Moss is right there, and Peyton Sanford was letting him hear about it. But great contest, and Nate Biddle, you can see the effect that he has on shots at the rim.
You can also see what they're excited about with Taggio. The athleticism, the strength. He had a monster dunk in the... And he'll get the largest lead of the night for the Ducks. And Nate Biddle, Iowa ready to inbound again. Oh, and taken away. Raheem Moss drives it up, and he'll go to the line for a pair.
Raheem Moss is a big guard with his size 6'4", 205, but those active hands cares about this.
I'm playing to my audience here, which is Robbie Hummel. On our State Farm halftime report.
I was thinking maybe it was the only NFL team you could think of because you had them like 4 times.
I did have a lot of Bears this season. Saw them plenty, including the final game of the year where they beat your Green Bay Packers.
No, not my Green Bay Packers. Wow.
Traore on the bounce, and Taggio just had it slip out of his hand. Sanford able to track it down. Dix with the 3 in the scramble for Iowa.
Leaning into that one as he said it.
Bamba off the handoff. Teeing it up is Kwame Evans for 3. Holding the gooseneck a little longer as he drains that one from range.
She's shooting 26.
Seven to shoot for Dix around the bronze screen. Dix drives past Biddle to the rim for 2.
What a job by Bronze there to just kind of seal his man off and set a second screen there. That clock is going. You want to roll that thing in.
Oregon taking way too much time here. Barthelemy with 2 seconds with 1 blocked out of bounds. Halftime arrives, and in an offensive first half, it's the defense that takes us to the locker room. Coming out of halftime, apparently that was a thing that had been brewing for a while.
Yes, there had been warnings given, and after that made shot, it just escalated to where they felt like a tee was necessary.
Oh, Biddle up to the challenge of Traore. He'll go back at Biddle with reverse and gets the touch.
He had to get that up to the glass.
Shelstad 0 for 5, yet Oregon's up 6.
Venwell looks a little ginger on that ankle. Think about his speed. He does not have that right now.
Sanford has that quick shot, though, from the corner, and he cuts the lead in half.
Iowa needs a 3rd score here in this second half. Bryce Sanford has been that guy over the last 2, and they're going to need him to be that in the second half.
Angel baseline spin again, and there's his first field goal inside. In the seen some grown man rebounding. Bamba back to Biddle. Good find. Angel with the finish.
Iowa just getting their signals crossed there. Bryce Sanford getting lost. And Nate Biddle with a nice delivery there. Brandon Angel making himself available.
And the points showing up again for Oregon inside. Back to the paint for Quick. Peyton Sanford. There's his first 3 of the night.
TJ Bomb.
Dix, step back 3. Hawks within 1.
How about the space he creates there? And it's Nate Biddle. It's going to be a tough guard, but Josh Dix just breaks that thing off. Off the bounce, a tremendous.
Baseline jumper, pinballs out. Oregon 2 for 11 to start this second half. Sanford on the move to the rim. We're tied at 49.
You know, when you get stops, now you can go inside. Iowa's defense has got some stops. That's led to some runouts. It's been a lot of Josh Dix and a lot of Peyton Sanford for Iowa tonight.
Here's Bamba trying to get things going in the paint again, and 2 more inside for Oregon.
And how about out of that timeout, just the space that TJ Bamba has to play? Getting to his strong right hand, that's just terrific coaching there and putting the pieces on the chessboard right where they need to be.
Bronze with the screen. Harding holding his position. Still 13 to shoot. Bronze against Supreme. Cook, nice move to the under 10 to shoot for Bamba. 5 on the shot clock. Bamba, tough shot inside, ends up with Cook for the two-hand flush.
That's what Supreme Cook is looking to do. Last season led the Big East in offensive rebounds per game. Hasn't been as productive this year, but you look at that body and that motor, he can do it.
Sanford's three falls, and the Hawkeyes with the lead for the first time since it was 1-0. Evans looking to get it back, finds Barthélemy, and the answer from Keyshawn Barthélemy. Wraps it around, Cook down low, nowhere to go. Soaring in is Tracy. Bamba for three. Oh, if they can get him going, his second made three of the night. And Oregon back up by numbers. Sanford trailing.
Fill out to Peyton Sanford.
Yeah, exactly. He's always got numbers.
Yeah, no doubt.
We'll drop it off to Dix to the rim for two.
Dix just cutting right across the face of TJ Bamba. Peyton Sanford just kind of forcing the issue there, getting the ball to the baseline. You make something happen. And off the ball, Josh Dix doing it again.
We talked about at the top of the broadcast, Dix and Sanford, as they go, so go the Hawks so many times, especially with no Owen Freeman. 37 combined tonight for those two.
That's what it's going to have to be for this team to win in Big Ten play.
Evans, an uncontested path to the basket.
Because Supreme Cook just cleared the runway.
Harding around the screen, weaving now, and picked up by Cook on the switch. Back it goes to Harding, sizing up the three all the way around the world and down the drain for three.
Supreme Cook was trying to switch Keyshawn Barthélemy out. He ran away from Brock Harding, and boy, Harding touched the whole rim there, but gets it to go.
5 points off the bench for Harding tonight. Cook inside, just strength. Underneath and a travel. Evans lost his footing. Battle. Sanford driving baseline, and the foul called on Jadrian Tracy as we check in with Andy Katz.
Yeah, during that last huddle, about a possession or two ago, and he tries to get him to just stay with it, because Cook was so.
Importance being placed on this game on both sides tonight. For Oregon, the start of a two-game swing, they'll go to. Tracy, a little jab step, nothing doing. Middle's been quiet in this second half. Moss sizing up a three, and he rolls it home. Raheem Moss, just his second made three of the year. Can you win a game on the road without your top scorer?
You have 50 points in the paint, yeah.
And the three from Jadrian Tracy will help as well. His second of the night, he's got 8. Fun has taken a little bit of the wind out of the sails of this crowd. Sanford trying to put it back together. Bronze inside. One more at the line after the timeout.
Point game. You know, Oregon has been on the offensive glass 12 times, 17-4.
2 to shoot. Shellstad, the deep jumper won't go, and the rebound into the hands of Josh Dix. Shellstad 0 for 7 tonight. Sanford for 3. 1 point game again. Under 6 to play. 8 to shoot. Harding. Bronze foul. To the line he goes after 9. And a perfect 4 for City West High School. Almost 16 points per game in his senior year, but this is unexpected.
2-3 zone here by Iowa. We'll see how Oregon handles it.
Shellstad would be one of those key guys to shoot you out of the zone. Instead, they find Angel inside for the flush.
Brandon Angel.
Script that has happened to Oregon time and time again this season.
Boy, nice pluck by Biddle, and he'll just barrel through the crowd, and the foul called. Yep.
Fran McCaffrey had a case.
Just been told that is true.
Glad that in your earpiece.
Yep, in my ear. Here's Sanford. fighting for a little glimpse, and that's all he needs. And then a foul underneath as the three drops. Sanford with the triple, and then Angel with the foul, jockeying for position for a potential rebound.
This is pretty close to the line here. Yep, those feet are set beyond the three-point line. Biddle again is stepping up. That's a tough shot, and Sanford didn't have much time to get it off. On the block out, he should show this a little bit better here. And Brandon Angel is coming in. Well, that's what you tell him to do.
Right. Yeah, that's a tough way to pick up the foul, and another possession for Iowa. Chance for the lead here. Eight to shoot. Dix in some trouble, needs help. Price Sanford will provide. The three is good. A hand in his face, and Sanford doesn't
Got this thing to the three-point line.
There's nothing doing, and Shellstad's going to have to try to make something happen now with 5 on the shot clock.
Dribble, gotta go.
Barthélemy, can he bail him out? Biddle will try, fades away and splashes the three.
That was not
Second half before that three. What a time for his first bucket of the second half. Harding in all kinds of trouble, but there's Bronze who draws the foul.
figures was not something that I think many people would have anticipated coming into tonight.
Not sure Fran McCaff's with that made free throw. And now 12 as he
Up on floaters and jump shots and contested looks.
How many shots has he changed tonight? Not sure you can count them on one hand.
Hey, he's been awesome in that regard. Look at where the ball is again. Finally, you get something in there.
And then Biddle facing hits the two.
And it's not like you're saying, man, Oregon's zone offense is generating great looks. It's just that you have a 7-foot shooter that's able to turn, face, and shoot over the top of his defender.
And has 21 tonight.
It's really building. The way he's played these last 5 and the way he played against Rutgers, pretty high-level stuff from Nate Biddle.
19th game in double figures this year. One of the best posts in the league. A league filled with good posts. Harding,
what a
challenged
block.
by Biddle again. As we speak of him, he delivers defensively, and then a foul given by Sam.
Oregon Ducks.
Somebody at home just sat up on their couch. Did Robbie Hummel just say Nate Biddle is Michael Jordan?
I was just thinking
He
of
did.
one play.
Yes, he did.
Okay.
Send your tweets to him.
At Kevin Kugler.
No, at Brandon Gault.
Yeah, oh, even better.
Brandon Angel on the drive. Kind of squiggles his way to the basket and draws the foul, and he'll go to the line. And for Washington at home, trying to serve in place, they're ready to go. And Angel good at the line.
The 3 teams not making the Big Ten tournament does add another dynamic to follow as this regular season winds down.
I think it's fascinating.
No, it totally is. It's like the relegation in Europe. You know, you want to make the tournament, you have to win some games.
Here's Bronze against Biddle.
This is incredible. I think he'd feel better about it in a win.
Coordinator and the associate producer, but we all know where the buck stops. 1 for 2 at the line for Byers.
You are on fire tonight.
2-point game. Barthélemy will work it up. What a finish we have here in Iowa City.
See if Oregon can find the middle of this 2-3 zone. Don't want to hold the ball for 20 seconds and try to make a play. Iowa might match up man-to-man here as this gets low.
Shellstead 0 for 7 tonight as the clock's under 10. Nothing doing again. Barthélemy, 3 to shoot. Here's Biddle. Little shot fake. They're not going to get a shot up. Shellstead from deep, and he banks it home.
We'll see if it's out of his hand. Man,
I think it's
right there.
I think it's out.
And I think with it being called good on the floor, it could be a challenge to overturn this.
Is there separation as it gets to 0.0?
In his hands, the basket is no good.
Wow. I mean, by the slim. Yeah, because the call was a 3.
If it was the other way, I would have said the same exact thing.
Absolutely. Sanford to the rim. Out it goes. The challenge inside from Angel and a foul.
Bronze took a real blow to the face. not like somebody just ran into him. You kind of get that hook across. Those are the types of plays that honestly do get reviewed a lot. I'm surprised they're not going over there. Oh, wow.
Long pass ahead to Bamba. Remember, Iowa's got to give some fouls here, down 2 with 30. Bamba will inbound. Here's Biddle. And the foul given by Harding, his first for Oregon as a team, 9 of 11 at the line.
It's a dangerous pass.
Shellstad trying to track it down, and he does. 25 seconds and counting. Shellstad fouled by Price Sanford, and of all the guys on the floor. And Oregon trying to win a game with a real off night. Possession arrow favors Oregon. Here comes Harding. Harding finds Bronze. Why not Bronze? Timeout, Iowa. 13.75%. And Shellstad, a little bobble and a turnover.
He just didn't catch it.
Right on the sideline, and the slide. It's been chilly and icy outside in the Midwest, but not necessarily
reviewing the
here.
out-of-bounds play.
They're looking at it, but this will be an easy review.
Those guys lethal from 3.
Here's Dix. Driving it against Biddle. In and out, it won't go, and the rebound tipped out of bounds, and it'll belong to Iowa. Now repeat itself in Iowa City. Dix will inbound to Bronze. Bronze will hand back to Dix. Step back 3 blocked by Biddle. Bronze throws it at the rim. No! And Oregon survives on the road with an 80-78 win over the Iowa Hawkeyes.
All night long, we talked about how good of a job Nate Biddle was doing.